I want to show you how I use the soap brows. Now what you need is a setting spray. This is the Kat Von D. So this is really a soap that I cut up, and this is a tray that I had, and it fit inside the tray, so I'm just using it like that. So I take the setting spray and I kind of give it a bit to the soap, and then I have a clean spoolie like this. You can buy these plastic ones from any beauty supply store, and all you're gonna do is just scrape on top of it. So you're gonna scrape it, take a little bit off, and then you're going to comb through your brows. Actually, I'm going to bring you closer so you can see exactly what I'm doing. This is better. So what I'm doing is I'm just combing through the brows, and I'm kind of bringing it up, and what this is, it makes it look waxy. It gives it like a waxy texture, and then you're just going to use your fingers to kind of flatten it out. And there you can see the hair looks very bushy. And then I'm going in with a brow powder. So I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Guide. I'm going to take this MAC brow brush. And what I like to do is use this shades right here and this one right here. And I'm going to go in and define this. So you can see the hairs, right? So first what I do is I contour the brows. I go to the base here, and all I'm doing is just tapping in very lightly. And I like to fill in this gap right here, sort of like this area here. So what I do is I'm just basically filling in up to where the tail is. I'm not going to go past the tail, but with the tail, what I'm doing is I'm bringing it down. And then on the top of the brows, all I'm doing is just going to fill in the gaps. And another thing is you want to see a mirror that's big, so you can see yourself from this angle. And then I'm just going to take a little bit and go right into the front, just using tapping motions, and then turning the brush, and I'm going to go upwards like this. And now I'm just going to comb this down so it doesn't look crazy. But already you can see how thick this looks. Crazy, huh? And now I'm going to show you how to clean this up using the concealer. So taking the 328, which is the lighter shade that I have, and then the flat concealer brush. You're going to see how I clean up under it. So I'm just going to go along the edge. And with the sharp end of that concealer brush, I'm going to carve the bottom. So if I've made it too thick, this is the time where I can make it a little thinner and carve it out. So just cleaning up underneath it and blending it downwards into the eyelids. And what I love to do is begin with my brows, because once the brows are on, and then I do the eyes, because then I can bring the concealer down and then it just becomes an eye primer. And then use my fingers to blend into the eye primer. And then for the top half, going in with a darker shade, or more like closer to my skin tone, right? And then I'm just going very lightly, just cleaning up the top part. And then feathering it upwards, and also bringing it a little bit into the center right here. Because then what you do is when you do this step, you can then go and apply your foundation, because you won't be touching on your brows when you put your foundation on. Okay, so now on this brow, I'm going to show you how I use a pencil and a brow pen.